everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Fandom Fights. This is going to be an exciting one. We got, what? You're like, yeah, it is going to be an exciting one. You have that look like, yeah, no, it is. That's Nick. He's excited. Look at him. Look at him. He's so pumped because we got Albert back in the ring going up against Alex Martinez, Albert Wiradharma. I'm very excited about this. Faction mates going up against each other. Nick, how do you feel about this match? I'm not going to say too much. I want you to explain some stuff.
Sure. I'm very excited. I think both these players are having a killer year. Alex, it's not his rookie season. He officially debuted at the end of last season, but we're kind of approaching the 1 year mark of Alex being in Fandom singles. And he's been doing great. 3-1's fantastic. Only losing to, I believe, Matthew earlier on in the year. Who then went on to lose to Albert, who has had a great year. Albert has challenged for the title. He's been in contender matches and title matches in teams. Albert's been doing great. But if Alex can win here, Alex, who's also been having a great year, just challenged for the Fandom Teams title, he might be the champion right now. We don't really know. But we're getting there. Either way, it's going to be an exciting match against sort of someone who's proven themselves and someone who's looking to still do that. So I'm excited.
Yeah, it's crazy how Alex, we're literally getting there tomorrow. We're shooting that title match tomorrow. It's crazy how Alex is shooting that match the night before the title match. It's nuts how you can do that. But this is going to be really exciting. I'm looking forward to it. Let's get into it right now with the promos.
Well, Spency Poo, remember the last time that we played a single Kingsman?
I already regret being here.
We called Matthew Chen the second hottest Kingsman, and he absolutely kicked my ass. So I don't really feel like talking shit a whole lot. I'm not drinking today. I'm gonna do this completely sober. I'm also not gonna wear a jacket. I'm not gonna wear like the blazer thing. I've got like just like a nice jacket on. So I will just say, Albert, good luck, 7.
I think he's 5, but yeah, let's do this.
All right. I'm back in Fandom singles. It's been a while. The last time I was here was against Joe in the championship match, and that has been a while. Since then, I've taken a break from studying. I've been back to studying. So we'll see if there's going to be any rust from there because it's been a while. But I'm playing Alex. I'm very excited to play him. At the same time, I'm very intimidated by Alex. So we'll just see what happens here. This should be a lot of fun. Kingsman, whoever wins is going to advance. So, yeah.
Nick, a couple things. Albert, a delight. Playing a faction mate, doesn't have anything nasty on his screen. I enjoy that about him. In other news, nasty meaning fuck off.
Nope.
Nasty, something mean against his teammate like he always does. Screw you. Second thing, I really like Spence. Every time I talk to Spence, I enjoy them and they grow on me every single time. And then they do something. Like show up to a match with Alex and get called Spency Poo, and then they are ranking members of the Kingsmen. I think that's what the number is meant. Albert's number 1, please. He is the heart and soul of that team, and I refuse to believe otherwise. Nick, what did you think about the promos?
Same.
You got a bug?
There was a bug. They were great. I'm excited. Albert's right. He hasn't been in the ring in a while. Alex just won over Antonio. That could be a difference maker here. But we'll only know that, when the match happens.
Yeah, let's get into it with round number 1. How's it going to work?
Round number 1 is going to work like this. Each player is going to get 10 questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. You'll have 15 seconds to write down your answer. At the end of 15 seconds, we'll say pens down, at which point you will reveal your answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece, and should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 1?
Nope.
Right then. Your first question will come in the category of Star Trek. The question is, how does Ruafo die in Star Trek Insurrection? We will take a general answer.
Just imagine if when we were in the First Order, if like Menchaca just came on screen and was like, Jake Marangoni, 12, 5, 4, 3. I'm going to defend Albert to the death. 1. Pens down. Let's go to Alex.
Is it stretched to death?
We'll go to Albert.
I said explosion.
Explosion is correct. So Albert takes the 1-point lead as we get into your next question, which is in the category of horror icons. What is the first name of the sheriff of Haddonfield in 1978's Halloween? Of course, I kid. Alex does seem like a very, very nice person, despite their rankings. Spence, I enjoy. Albert is a delight. Honestly, I have no problems with the Kingsman except for Jack Pinchuk. Terrible person.
Sucks.
Why is he even here? I don't get it. Get better internet. 5.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Albert.
Can't remember. I said Casey.
And Alex.
Charlie.
Both incorrect. We're looking for Lee. So, Nick, what is next?
Your next question comes in the category of fandom quotes. And the question is, which Pixar film features the quote, "Stop talking, my unconscious mind hates you"?
What was the last movie you watched, Nick?
I think the last movie I watched was Bad Boys 2.
Nice. That's a classic. That's a classic.
Good one.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Shut the fuck up. Let's go to Alex.
Said Soul.
And Albert.
I also said Soul.
You're both correct. That is correct. So it is 2-1 in favor of Albert as we get into your next question. It's in the category of the MCU. Who voices Ultron in Avengers: Age of Ultron? Still, I talk about it a lot of the times we bring up this movie, and I love the honest trailer for this. Is the Avengers roughly 1 week of Ultron? It's fucking great. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Albert.
That is true. James Spader.
And Alex.
James Spader.
Both are correct. So keeping pace as we get into the next one. What is it, Nick?
Your next question comes in the category of Mission Impossible. And the question is, in Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, who kills Windstrom? Yeah, I just talked about Avengers Age of Ultron recently, but I called it like the long weekend of Ultron.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm decrypting nuclear codes and you don't want me to. I love that movie, dude. Like, I don't give a shit. 5.
Remember when he was animated and ruined a TV show?
1 pens down. I do. Let's go to Alex.
Is it Sabine Moreau?
And Albert.
I said Brent.
Both incorrect. We're looking for Benji. So we're going to move on to your next question, which is going to be in the category of scores and soundtracks. Question is, who composed the score for Aquaman? Aquaman. Hey, Aquila. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, is this going to be another weird parody
No,
song?
it's Anchorman, dude. You know the song Aquila when he's playing the flute? Aquila. So good.
You didn't even finish the word you were saying.
Repeat.
All right, let's give the Alex's first repeat. Your question again. Who composed the score for Aquaman?
You literally, this is what you did, and you expected me to know what you were talking about. You literally go, Aquila. How am I supposed to know what you're talking about?
I don't know, because you've seen that movie a million times.
Yeah, but he like says the line. It does the things in the movie.
Aquila. No, please. No, I'm not even prepared. I mean, hey. So
Countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Alex.
Said Rupert Gregson Williams.
And Albert.
I also said Rupert Gregson-Williams.
You both are correct. 4-3. Nick, what's next?
Your next question comes in the category of James Bond. And the question is, in Dr. No, once Bond lands in Jamaica, he is confronted by an enemy agent disguised as Bond's what?
Man, I would not want to be a spy, let me tell you.
Okay,
Seems tough. Seems like a hard job.
fine.
I'm going to be sneaky. I'm not very sneaky. I would just laugh. I would just start laughing at everything. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The pen's down. Alex, we'll go to you.
Said driver.
And Albert.
I also said driver.
Both are correct. Keeping pace with each other, Nick, as we get into the next question, which is going to be in the category of DC. Which DC film features the real assassin of JFK being revealed? Five, 4. What'd you say? 3.
Nasty.
What? Pens down. Nasty. Albert.
A History of Violence.
Alex.
Watchmen.
Watchmen is correct. So Alex ties it up 5-5. What is next, Nick?
Your next question comes in the category of Disney live action. The question is, what is the first name of either Ben's mother or Ben's father in National Treasure: Book of Secrets?
I have a joke, but I don't know if it's appropriate.
Is it nasty?
No, I was going to go.
Wow.
Oh, I'm blinking. Oh, I'm winking with my left eye? No.
I feel you.
Yeah. How is there a JFK conspiracy? I don't know, Spence. I don't make movies. 5. I'm not Caleb Coho.
Almost like that's a well-known time in history.
Pens down. Let's go to Alex.
I'm mad about this one. Susan.
And Albert.
I said Jim.
Both incorrect. We're looking for Patrick and Emily.
That's right.
All right, so we're going to move on to the final question of the round, all tied up as we get into the final question. It is in the category of the Wizarding World. The question is, what type of broomstick does Harry get as a gift at the end of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban? What if I just said, like, what type of broom does Harry get at the end of Jaws? You think everyone would be like, Tim?
For the integrity of the game, I'd probably step in and be like, "No, Tim, that's not what is written."
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
And then I would either let you correct it, or I would step in and be like,
You'd go like this, quietly. Like that. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Albert.
Is that a hint that Jaws is coming to Fandom? Firebolt.
No, it's not. Alex.
Firebolt.
That is correct. So, Firebolt, we are all tied up 6-6 as we get into round number 2. Nick, how's round number 2 going to work?
"You would be a terrible spy." Round number 2 is going to work like this. It's the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each player will get a spin at the wheel. If they like it to spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep it to spin the second time. Each player will get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you'd like to check down to multiple choice, in which case it will only be worth 1 point. Be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. Your categories on the wheel today are YA, Planet of the Apes, Star Wars, Middle Earth, MCU, Mission Impossible, Disney Animation, and Marvel. Take it away, Tim.
Okay, so Albert is the higher ranked player, and we are tied. So Albert will get to decide. Do you want to go first or second?
I'll go second.
Okay, so we'll bring in Spence, and this will be the spin for Alex.
Being tied is fucking awesome, Alex. Good job.
Mission Impossible.
I mean, there's better things here, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Whoosh. And again.
Whoosh, please.
Whoosh.
I like that. Whoosh.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
The MCU. Okay.
Nick,
Nick,
you're trying to
you wanna
do
go ahead?
this. You got this.
You want to go ahead and give Alex his questions in the category of the MCU?
Gladly. Alex, are you prepared for your questions in the category of the MCU?
Yeet.
Your first question. Which MCU film features characters conversing with a deceased character whose brain has been stored on thousands of feet of data tapes?
Captain America, the Winter Soldier.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. How does Caecilius kill the librarian of Camartage in the opening of Doctor Strange?
Decapitation.
That is correct for 2 more points. Your third question. In Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, the beings held behind the Dark Gate in Ta Lo do what specifically to people?
Steal their souls.
We can accept that for 2 points. That is correct. Your penultimate question. Who voices Jarvis in Iron Man?
Paul Bettany.
That is correct for 2 points. And Alex, your final question. In Thor Ragnarok, who stops the obedience disc from shocking Loki?
Multiple choice, please.
Okay, your multiple choice options are: is it A, Thor, B, Valkyrie, C, Bruce, D, Korg?
Korg.
And that is correct for 1 more point and a sweep of the MCU.
Yeah, man, we're gonna jump on the ship. You want to come? Alex gets his total up to 15. Albert remains at 6 as we bring back the wheel for his spin.
All right.
Lands on Spinner's Choice. Albert, what would you like?
Huh. Okay. Let's go with Disney animation.
All right. Disney animation is what you are taking. Albert, I will give you your questions. Are you ready?
Yep.
Your first question. Which Disney animated film features birds named Jose, Araquan, Donald, and Panchito?
The Three Caballeros.
That is correct for 2 points. Your next question. Why does Goob miss the final catch in his baseball game, driving him to a life of revenge in Meet the Robinsons? And we will take a general answer.
He dozed off.
We can accept that for 2 points. Your next question. Who voices Anna in Frozen?
Kristen Bell.
That is correct for 2 more points. Your next question. What type of object is Cogsworth in Beauty and the Beast?
A clock.
That is correct for 2 more points. And your final question in Disney animation. What object does Cody have that makes McLeach think he knows the whereabouts of Marahute and the Rescuers Down Under?
A feather.
That is correct for 2 points and the clean sweep of Disney animation. So with that, Nick, I have Albert in the lead only by 1, 16-15. A really good match. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's what I have, Tim.
Great. Both players have all 3 repeats and their challenges. We're going to get into round number 3.
Incorrect, Tim. Alex has 2 repeats remaining.
Alex has 2 repeats remaining. There we go. This is why I check these things. Nick, please tell me how round number 3 works because I don't know anything else.
Round number 3 is going to work like this. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the round with Fandom fights. Once the players hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 3?
No.
Take it away, Tim.
Great. All right, guys, the first category that you can bet points on is going to be Disney animation. Let's get bets, starting with Albert.
2.
And Alex.
1.
Okay, here's your question in the category of Disney animation. Which Disney animated film features multiple versions of the main character joining together to form one giant version of the main character? I'm very tired. Nasty. I won so many tickets last night, though.
What'd you get? Oh, my God. Holy crap. Real story. I'm going to have to tell you on the next question because I need a little more time.
Okay. I got a blanket. 3.
Good job.
1, pens down. It says, yes, I'm still watching. It has the Netflix logo on it. Let's go to Albert.
Ralph breaks the internet.
And Alex.
Didn't have it.
Ralph breaks the internet is the correct answer. So Albert will go up to 18. Alex will lose 1 point and go down to 14. It is a 4-point game. 4 questions remaining. Nick, what's the next category?
Next category is Fandom Quotes.
Let's get bets, starting with Alex.
2.
Okay. And Albert.
0.
Okay, Nick, what's the question?
Your question is, which DC hero said the quote, "We say I'm only human. We say it because we're vulnerable. We say it because we know we're afraid, but it doesn't mean we're weak."
What's your story?
Okay. I also went to Dave & Buster's within the past month and a half or so, something around like there. And I won tickets. I'll give you one guess as to what I got.
The Office trivia game.
No, but weirdly close. I bought the Blockbuster trivia game.
Oh, I looked at that. I got the Office one last time Maggie and I went, and I thought about the Blockbuster one. I was this close.
I got it. Yep.
4, 3.
Repeat, please.
All right, that was Alex's second repeat.
All right, the question again. Which DC hero said the quote, "We say I'm only human. We say it because we're vulnerable. We say it because we know we're afraid, but it doesn't mean we're weak"?
Albert did bet 0, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so if Alex misses this, we will still move on.
Correct. I believe that game, the Blockbuster game, is still in the trunk of my car.
I bought that Office one back in March, and I have not opened it yet.
We'll get there. We're busy.
Yeah, got shit to do.
Jesus.
You want to see this match? I gotta edit it.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna start with Albert, who bet 0,
I said Green Lantern.
and Alex.
Superman.
Green Lantern is correct. So Alex will lose 2 points and go down to 12. Sorry, and it is a 6-point game. 3 questions remaining. The next category you can bet points on is going to be Marvel, regular Marvel. Let's get bets, starting with Albert
1.
and Alex.
2.
Okay, here is the question. How does the main villain Poppy die in Kingsman: The Golden Circle? That sneeze coming? There it is. Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless your soul.
Okay. Calm down.
If both hit, Albert will win. I believe if both miss, Albert will win.
Correct.
But if Alex can hit and Albert misses, then we will move on.
That's correct.
5.
Good for you.
3, 2, One, pens down. Let's go to Alex first.
Drug overdose.
And Albert.
I said push into the meat grinder.
We're moving on to the next question. Alex is correct. Overdose is the correct answer. So Alex gets those 2 points back, is up to 14. Albert loses a point, goes down to 17. 3-point game now, Nick. What's the next category?
The next category you can bet points on is the MCU.
Let's get back starting with Alex.
2.
And Albert.
2.
All right, Nick. Once again, we're in a situation. If both hit, Albert wins. If both miss, Albert wins. If Alex can hit, while Albert misses, we will move on to the next question. So, that is correct. I'm right. Why do I question myself? The question, Nick, go for it.
Your question is, who plays Mantis in the MCU?
So you admitted it earlier. I don't remember if it was this match or the match we shot earlier, but you hate the MCU.
I'm very angry with it.
Yeah, I know. You and I talk about this a lot. We spent like 2.5 hours on call the other day in the middle of a work day talking about I guess it was the weekend. It was a work day for me, but about your frustrations. So
right. I have met.
5, 4, 3.
We would just stop and go back to the way things used.
Hands down. I want to go to Alex first.
Said Palm Clementieff.
And Albert.
I also said Palm Clementine.
And your winner, Albert Wiradharma. Both are correct. A final score, Nick, of 19-6.
Good game, Alex.
Very, very, very good match from both players. Nick, what'd you think?
Yeah, no, that was fantastic. That really was very good. Both players sort of keeping pace. They obviously tied out of round number 1. Albert really capitalizing on Spinner's choice, and Alex also getting a category he clearly liked. Very high-scoring match that wound up coming down to how each player wanted to play the betting round. I don't blame Alex for swinging on quotes. It's moves like that help you beat people at Albert's caliber. It just didn't work out for him today. And Albert, after a very long time away, comes away with a win.
Yeah. So let's get into post-match interviews, starting with Alex.
Alex, as I said, listen, peek behind the curtain. I hope you don't mind me sharing. Oh, bye, Tim. I hope you don't mind me sharing.
My computer's dying. I got to grab my charger.
I hope you don't mind me sharing. But after you won your last match, you beat Antonio, and then we were on call. We hit stop, like we weren't recording anymore, and you said, who are we going to play next? And I said, you'll be playing Albert. And you and Coho both went, oh, what the Albert?
Yeah.
The way you played today, I don't think you should be reacting like that anymore when I tell you are going to be playing very good people, because you played absolutely incredible. I imagine Albert was feeling very nervous for most of the match. And even when it seemed like Albert had the match clinched, after you missed that Fandom quotes question, you still found a way to keep the match going and keep Albert on his heels. So at the end of the day, played a very good match against someone who has challenged for the title and probably is capable of holding the title himself. But I think you are getting to that level as well. You could be a team champion. You could be at that level right now, as I said, for all we know. We just don't know yet. But Alex, how do you feel about your performance in the match today?
I would have liked the win, because I'm pretty sure this does end my season in singles, and I've had an amazing time of it. Yeah, I would have liked the win. I would have liked the statement win over Albert. The guy is such a pro, though, so I knew it was going to be. I knew it was going to be a tough out. I gave it the best shot I could. Just round 3, some of the details, Disney animation, some of the stuff that he's good at came up in round 3, and he capitalized, and I couldn't. I just have to get better.
Okay. And based on where you started, when you said, like, I just have to get better, you've gotten better. I can definitely say that. So if that's any indication, I think it's only up from here. Spence, how do you feel about your teammates' performance today?
Well, I'm so proud of him. I just realized we've only played one non-Kingsman this year. It's literally Doc, Matthew, Antonio, Albert. Shit sucks.
Yeah.
But I'm really proud of him. I messaged him literally the second this ended. If that is the animated question, is any other category, we could have won this. It was just that 2-point swing got away from us, and we couldn't bring it back at the end. But when Alex, who not a rookie, but one match last year, very much like kind of rookie season this year, doing the things that he's doing is amazing. And I'm so happy he did what he did today. And also, like, Albert's one of my favorite people on the planet. I'm happy he won a match. But like Alex is running shit next year. I promise that.
Sweet. I can't wait to look forward to it. When you run shit next year, who would you like? Oh, okay.
I thought you were wrapping that shit up. I'm sorry. My bad. Keep going.
Alex, do you want to play anyone next year?
Yeah, anybody. Garcia called me out. If things don't work out, I know his next match. If things don't work out, I want that match at the start of the year.
That could be
Kane McMillan, Caleb Coho.
Shut up, Adelaide.
Other
people not playing anymore. Anyway, congratulations on a well-played match today. We'll see you next time. But before you go, I have another question for you.
Stop.
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
Stop it. Yeah, but literally, they did name both people that are here. Hi, Albert.
Albert, our winner today. It's been a while since we've seen you in what? Nasty. It's been a while since we've seen you in the singles ring. Last time you played, you were contending for a title. That all that time might have like shaken some other people, but at the end of the day, even though Alex put up a great performance, matching you sort of point for point, punch for punch through 3 rounds, you still found a way to come out on top, and it should feel a little similar to how you started. I feel like you're back in the swing of things. And you're chasing that title once again. So how are you feeling about all those things I just said?
I mean, a win always feels good, and especially like you said, after it's been a while. I was really worried about rust because I have been slacking off some studying a little bit after that title match. I was like taking probably too long of a break, but I've been getting to it again. But yeah, no, I mean, a win feels great. Being in another title picture feels great. But Alex is, when you mentioned earlier in Alex's interview saying, when you reveal I was playing him, you said Alex was, Albert. That's the exact same reaction when I found out I'm playing Alex, because even though Alex is like quote unquote still a rookie, he very intimidated me. So yeah, all respect for Alex, and that was a great match.
Awesome. Well, Albert, as I said, you have challenged for the title once already this year. You came very close. People don't even know how close of a match that was, but you and Joe like scored the same percentage, and it came down to a single question. Mm-hmm. So you're going to get a chance to sort of chase that title again and do it again, but you're going to have to go through some more people. The next person you will be playing will be either rookie sensation Javi Madden or former team's champion David Garcia. Those two will be playing each other, and you have the winner, sir. Thoughts on playing either?
Both very great competitors in their own rights, but I think I can definitely take them on. Either way, it should be fun. I'll use my strengths to my advantage, and like I said, I took a break, but now that means that break give me energy to study back again. So they better be ready for it.
Awesome, man! Looking forward to it. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time. As we throw it back to wait, Albert, I have one more. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, Tim, take it away.
No, great match. Alex really showing their stuff, but Albert again, one of those people. Like I agree. I think both people really good players. Albert, I think, like we've said it last year, but I think it's only shown more and more this year, will hold a title at some point in Fandom fights, and they just continue to show it. If they took a break, wasn't clear to me. They played great, and like I said, Alex also played great. It's tough because like when you have two people that are playing this good that you want to see succeed, and they have to go up against each other, it breaks our little hearts sometimes. But I'm just glad it was a good match. At the end of the day, that's all I can ask for. So thank you to Alex and Spence and Albert, but not a thank you to Coho because he didn't get Albert a manager. So, but I want to thank Nick for writing this one. Let's see you guys next time. Bye.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye.
And again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
kid he has to go.